excuse me. You mentioned on Wednesday night how missed chances has been maybe a theme this season in a lot of games. As a manager, how do you deal with that? Is it something you think will just fix itself, or do you have to look a bit deeper in terms of maybe change?
Yeah. I understand. From time to time, I think about my answers. Probably both. But I think we all agree that with the quality the boys have, they will score goals. So, but is it now? It's always this kind of period when you don't score. Where do you have to intervene? Where you let it just go and stuff like this? So that's a job to do. Actually, that's a job to do. I think we all agree on that. It was like, if you would have used the chances, then you could have had a different game pretty much. That was kind of the thing people told me. And I said, yeah, that's a little bit like the season was. If we would have used our chances, we wouldn't stand here and talk about these things. So we had more chances, but that's normal. That's normal in football. We had strange games where we were a lot better and had brutal chances and didn't win them. So, but that's it. But we cannot buy anything for that. We just have to accept that because that's part of football as well. In other moments, you are flying and you cannot explain it really. You think, oh my God, all the balls fly in. How is that possible? So the only thing, there's only one real chance. You have to carry on. You have to trust yourself still. You have to be positive. You have to go for it. It's because it's not. The difference between missing a chance and using a chance is very often an inch on a football boot. So we should not make too big a fuss of it. So it's absolutely possible that the next ball is just in and then here we go. That's how it is. But we don't wait for that. We work on it. We try to help the boys, bring them in the right positions, give them the right solutions, all these kind of things. But how we all know, everybody who played football, there are very lonesome moments on a football pitch. That's a moment when you stand in front of a goal and you get the pass. Now you think just by yourself. Nobody else helps you. You have to use the chance or you don't. And that's the thing. So, but we try to bring them very often in these situations that they don't have to think too much and just finish them off.
Thank you, Paul. Okay, we'll go to Chris Baskin and then to Dave.
I feel like all my questions are being asked again here now, Matt. Sorry, but I'm going to ask one.
That happens every week, Chris. You have to.
You can submit them in writing.
I don't know which one to expand on. Whether the last one. I was going to ask actually about go back to 2017. It was a very similar situation. You won 5 of the last 7 games and one got fourth by a point. So is that an experience you can draw on in that intensity of game after game and kind of almost knowing how the other teams might feel because it was, could that work?
Yeah. Look, it's definitely so we can for us. I'm not sure how the people outside see that, but for us we can make this season still a success. Qualifying for the Champions League, not only because we won the league last year. That doesn't mean the only thing what is possible for us to be a success would be winning the league. That would be really mad. So because that's the problem why a lot of teams then get problems in after winning something. We are not in that mood. We don't chase our own shadow, or however you want to say that, and say, oh my God, how can we get that good again? No, we know about all the necessary steps and all these kind of things we have to do. Yes, and we are in a situation we were before, and we know how we have to be in that mood, and we have to chase everybody, the team we play, and all the others without playing them, but not in the same moment, just around that we really put pressure on them, and that's how it is. We felt it. I'm not sure if it was 70, but maybe it was when Chelsea came up. They were winning all the time, and it's different. If you go in a game and think, okay, if we win, it's good. If not, it's not so important. You think, oh my God, Chelsea won again. So we go in the game in a different mood. We know that. We still did it, made it that year. We only can make it difficult for the other teams, and the only way we can make it difficult for them is by winning our own games. And that's the way we try to use.
Okay.
Jurgen, just kind of going back to the goal scoring, the strikers, you're actually in an almost unique situation in your time at Liverpool in that you don't have 2 or 3 games a week, and you can maybe just once a week. So, but you've actually got.
And now we do only shooting in the training sessions. That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah. You've got a lot of your squad fit. but obviously you won't need to rotate. And you previously you couldn't really rotate for various reasons. So I'm just wondering how you're going to deal with that situation now, and whether, you can give some of the other players, like say Oxlade-Chamberlain and Shaqiri, etc., give them chances, or is it because of the?
Look, I got it. So we had so many problems over the year. That will not be my problem now until the end of the season. So it's very easy. The more you train, the more important each session is. The more important a session is, that means everybody has the chance to show. He has to play. So that's it. If you don't train, then you have all the games and a little bit the sessions like the 5-side thing, stuff like this. Now we have this week, obviously not, because we played midweek and play on Monday, but it's we train today and tomorrow and Monday morning. But it's all about showing up, training well, give your absolutely all, and make the decision for me as easy as possible or as difficult as possible, however you want to see it. Bring me or leave me out, all these kind of things. So that's the job of a player. So that's what we all agreed to. And it was always the same. It will always be the same. And I would be really dumb if I wouldn't use these opportunities. I will see a player who's outstanding in training and I say, yeah, but I ignore it and we play again the same other guys. So that's not how it works. No, big opportunity for everybody. The more you train, the more you have the opportunity to show up. And I hope that they all do it.
Can I just ask as well, just on training, is there a chance Jordan will be back in training?
Don't know. He's not in training yet. I think we can say that, and all the rest we will see. It makes just not too much sense to, and I don't know it really, to make too much like this kind of, I just say water level announcements.
Running commentary.
Running commentary, is that right? Okay. Yeah. So no, I don't know. He's in. He looks good. That's a good news, but not in training yet.
Thanks.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend, and